In today's video, I will be starting up one of the hardest challenges I will ever participate in throughout my entire Genshin career. I will be starting up an electro-only account, which as the name states, will allow me to only use and build electro characters. To list a few of the basic rules before we'll hop into the account sign up, there will be no rerolls or account boosts from the start, and whatever account I get is the account I will stick with throughout this entire challenge. There will be no playing any other character unless literally forced to by Hoyo, or until I unlock Lisa, which is obviously the second or third tutorial character you unlock. There will be no money spent on this account at all unless it is absolutely necessary. Unless I am fully stuck on a boss, mission or upgrade material, I will not spend a single dime on this account. There will be no co-op with viewers, and the only time I will be allowed to ever co-op is with randoms and while streaming, if I ever actually stream. These 4 rules are the primary base I will be setting this challenge on, so with that, let's make the account. So I just made the account and loaded in for the first ever time. My main goal for right now is to finish the opening quest and unlock the free wishes Genshin gives you. This is one of my only chances to obtain a good Electro character, and I have to solely rely on RNG. So I need literally all the support I can get right now. So make sure to like, comment, give me every single ounce of luck you have, and let's hope for the best. However, while I'm quickly running through this, I'm going to tell you guys why I actually started this challenge and sort of introduce you guys to my master super pro plan I have for this account. As you all probably know, we are getting a free standard character soon, which is huge thanks to the anniversary, but mainly Weather and Waves, so big up Weather and Waves here. But I see this as a huge advantage going forward, as this will allow me to instantly choose a 5-star character of the element I want, which obviously in this case will be an Electro character. So if you get where I'm going, this means I get an instant Keqing, which is going to be huge. Like, I don't know any other challenge which got an instant 5-star unless you just reroll and reroll and reroll. So with this Keqing and Lisa, it means I'll get a chance at pulling Beidou, Razor and Fischl from the beginner wish. Obviously it would be very unlikely to pull multiple. However, if we pull even 2 or 3 of them, it means we might get a full Electro team by the end of this episode, which is literally amazing. Beyond that, we obviously have the patch of Natlan coming up, which obviously means a lot of primos. However, it also means the Archon reruns will be happening. With Raiden coming out in the phase 2 of 5.0, this means if I start the challenge exactly the day I started it, e.g. like 3 days ago, but I'm recording this now. So if I started the challenge then, which I did, I can get enough Primo Gems to not only save for Raiden, who's obviously one of the best Electro DPS units in the entire game, but also allowing me to save for her weapon, which, as we all know, Raiden's weapon is insane, Raiden is insane, and if everything goes to plan, this account will be stacked within the first month. And last thing, just before I skip straight to the wishes, I just wanted to mention that I will be allowing physical attacks from everyone aside Catalyst users, just due to the fact that until I actually get Lisa, I'm either forced to use other elements or just use physical attacks to progress. So I'm kind of hard locked, so I am sorry about that, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that in case you were wondering. But yeah, let's skip straight to the wishes, as let's be honest, that's what we're most excited for here. Alright, so about an hour later now, we've finally unlocked the wishes, we're ready to open the banner, we're ready to pull on the banner, and hopefully not be let down. Having a quick peek at who we can get, obviously Keqing is the best 5-star unit we can get. Beidou, Razor, Fischl, all great 4 stars. Any of them would be amazing. Multiple would be absolutely insane. But yeah, there's not really too much to say here. Let's just pull, get it over with, hopefully get someone good. And yeah, alright, let's just go into it. Come on, someone good, someone good. Alright, so no 5-star, that sucks, but 4-star. Come on. Beidou, Fischl, someone who I can use, please. Oh no! Oh my god. Why Sucrose? On my main account I would die for Sucrose, bro. Literally my main account is needing in Animo. Why do I get Sucrose on my Electro-only account? That's a crime. Oh, that's so unfortunate, bro. Okay, so that is rough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So what I'll do is save the standards again, pull another 10 pull on this, hopefully get Beto, but if not, remember, we still get the free Keqing with the free standard Genshin given out, so that's good. Anniversary event type as well. After forcing myself to continue after that devastating blow, I finally got to Lisa's domain. I instantly ran towards Lisa as I was just sick of slapping people with this dull blade for the last 2 hours and really needed just something to zap people with. So as soon as I got her, what's the first thing I done with this, you may ask? Well, I tried to zap wood and obviously failed because it is wood. What did I expect to happen? But yeah, anyway, a few little zaps later, we finally obtained our first Electro character of the series, well, officially, before getting power blocked by Adventure rank. So with this very unfortunate start, I ended off the first day of this Electro-only account the same way I ended off most of my New Year's resolutions, being in tears and completely without hope. So day two was a huge day for this account. And when I say huge, I mean this day literally changed the account's start for the best. But starting off, I had a few goals in mind going into day 2, but mainly aimed at getting the Simulanka summer event, which was obviously going on at the time. I think it ended yesterday now. And then I also wanted to explore Dragonspine a bit, just for the crown the tree thing gives you, and then just more primos, as this account is primo heavy. Obviously, as the rules state, this is a free-to-play account, so every single primo gem is valuable here. But anyway, starting the day off, I logged on as usual, finished my main commissions, just done the daily shenanigans everyone does on Genshin, went straight to Lisa, started putting some weapons, artifacts, just trying to stack her up as the power creep was starting to pick up here. I was dying to literal slimes, so I really had to start upgrading stuff, even if it is on the lower tiers of both artifacts and weapons. Oh, I also added my birthday because I want Hoyo to sing me happy birthday on my birthday, so. But after that, I go over to my mail. It has a little icon, you know, so I just thought it was like some random's birthday, like Kaya's or Zhao's or something, you know, just some random mail Hoyo will give you. But sitting in my absolute fantastically beautiful mailbox was 10 free standard wishes, which usually, obviously 10 wishes for free is huge, but on this account especially, this is a huge deal. So I scurried back to the beginner banner, and for the second time wished on this account, hoping that I can just pull something electro so I actually have a non-catalyst user. Because right now, if the enemy is electro, I cannot do damage. I need someone who can at least do physical damage. So this next clip is a bit crazy, so I'll just, yeah, I'll just play it. Alright, so it's not Keqing, it's fine. Beto is still, you know, come on. Razor, Beto, a 201, a 201. I'll slowly do this to add like dramatic effect, you know? Have some music like ramping up. Oh! Yo, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. Razor is insane. Oh my. Oh, I definitely just had to blur that out. Holy, what are the fucking chances? Holy shit. I have a higher chance of breaking my fucking fast than pulling that again. Jesus shit. Oh my, like bro. What are the chances of pulling it? Lucky I fucking clicked record. I was just going to do this like and then tell you guys about it later. That's insane. Holy shit. I literally can't. I can't. I have no words, bro. I have no words. 4 AM and I just got like a burst of energy. This is not good. But yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. I not only managed to pull one Electro character, but also pulled another. Where is this look on my main account? Like seriously, I've never won a 50-50 in my life. You can literally go rewatch all my videos. I've never won a fucking 50-50 ever. To make things 10 times worse, I not only managed to ruin all my luck on my main account, but then met the final boss of Genshin, and with my proud army of Beto, Lisa, and Razor, went up against the Electro Hyperstasis boss. I'm not even lying to you guys. I'll have footage on the screen right now of me fighting this guy, but you don't know how many bloody hours I've put into this. I think this is maybe 45 minutes, 50 minutes in so far. And I literally just kept hitting him over and over. I hit him about 200 times to get to final stand, which sucks alone, by the way. Having to use Beto's normal attack more than 4 times is absolute torture, yet alone like 50. But to make this even worse, I only found out at that very moment that the only way to damage his 3 regen crystals was to hit them with some sort of ability, either a burst or a special. And you may be thinking, well, what's the deal with that? You can just easily hit that with anything. And yet, that's a valid fucking question. Until you realise he has electro immunity. And for an electro-only account, this is literally like sending me to hell with a halo on my head. Like, I'm going to die. There is no way for me to win here. So, after getting to final stand 5 times in a row, and wipe into this guy at least 3 times, and you know, the amount of brain rot I got through this boss fight, I think stands alone as a feat. So, you know, I kept going to final stand, kept hitting him over and over, just thinking there would be some sort of limit to this ability. But as a hint, there's no fucking limit. He will just infinitely do this over and over and over, no matter how many times you try. So after about 8,000 bashes later, I came back, teleported out of there instantly as I'd just given up at that point. Went to make some sort of drink, I believe. It was either like a hot chocolate. I'll give you guys the details in the description or something if you really want them. But I backed out, thought up a brand new plan, some Tony Stark level shit, and about 5 to 10 minutes later, came back with my head held very high. I was about to make the sacrifice for the greater good. I will accept the punishment of the gods. And by that I mean myself, as I'm breaking my own rules. So, but anyway, I'll accept the punishment, and I will use Kaya to break the final stand little crystals. The reason I'm doing this is because there is literally no way for me to progress past this point without using a different character. And I won't level Kaya up, I won't do anything to Kaya, I will use a base Kaya only on the crystals in final stand. So it's a bit on the border of the rules, but yeah. Also guys, I'd like to add a side note here. As a technicality, this isn't really breaking the rules. As in the 3rd or 4th rule, I did state that if Hoyo forced me to use other elements to progress the game, I am allowed to do that. However, at the time I forgot my own rules, so, well, yeah, it's just kind of an L on my part, but we'll pretend this never happened. As technically they are blocking me, but at the same time, I don't need to level Beto up, so it's like a thin line of what do you count as progression, you know? So after another 200 hits, I finally managed to kill the boss for the first time. But now for the punishment. Ooh. I wonder what it will be, guys. Will I do a face reveal? Definitely not. Will I sell one of my plushies on eBay? Obviously not. I'm joking, I'd never do that. I literally have names for them all. Not in like a weird way, but like, you know, just, you know, they're my bros, you know? But no, the punishment on this account for breaking any rule will be a 10-pull. Also, I forgot to record here, so let's just like pretend I did record. So, yay, woo, look at the things. Wow, yes, very fancy. And then I think at the end I pulled like rust. So yay, cool weapon, rust. Everyone loves rust. I think it's called rust, or I'm just sounding like an idiot. But yeah, that was the wish. Wild times, I know, guys. But after this amazing monologue of yap, I finally entered the Great Book of Simulanka, which, if you don't know, is a summer event. I mentioned it before. But yeah, whoop whoop. If you've been following my Twitter at all for the last few weeks, you'll know how much I hate Simulanka. I just find it boring and childish. Which, I mean, it really sucks, as this was my first Genshin event, so I had like big expectations. And then it's probably one of the worst events I've ever done, so yeah. So for this reason, I didn't really record much of Simulanka, but I'm sure you guys understand. To sum you guys up in about 5 words, I collected primos and done quests. I don't know how many words that was, maybe like 7, but yeah. Next up, Dragonspine. Similar to Simulanka, no one really wants to just watch me go around picking up the little sigil blood things and getting the primos. So again, I didn't really record much, but yeah, if you guys want proof, I'll just go in and show you guys my little fancy map. But yeah, didn't really find much of an issue here. Quests, side quests, all pretty basic. I collected just under half the Crimson Agates, I believe. So I'm about rank 4, 5 on the tree, which I'll probably finish it off another day, as I just got really bored on day 2, so I just skipped forward. But this next part, I don't actually remember doing at all. apparently at some point I went to a Spiral Abyss, like using the teleport thing, and then also done the first floor, which for some reason I have zero recollection of this, like actual zero recollection. I didn't even know about it until I was editing right now and like just saw it. So yeah, apparently I done that at some point. But yeah, day 2 was pretty good. I'd say outside of the boss, it was just a regular day of grinding Genshin, you know, the usual we all do. But after 2 long days of this grinding, putting around 36 hours out of the last 2 days, which if you don't know, 40 hours is in 2 days, obviously, so 36, it's pretty big. I took the weekend off, which I mean, I think that's fair, honestly. Taking the weekend off is fine for putting that many hours in. I was mainly waiting for the free Keqing to drop so I could make a little clip on that, you know, build her maybe a little bit, try her out, as I've never even used Keqing even on my main account. So I was pretty excited for her to drop. But I was getting to a point where waiting was, well, not really an option, otherwise I'd have to delay this video like a lot. And Natlan comes out in about 18 hours, so I want to make some Natlan content, obviously. So I was a bit on the 50-50 of should I just wait, should I drop it now? But whenever you see this video, I'll probably say at the end what I done, but yeah. On day 3 of this challenge, 5.0 just came out, which is amazing as it means I can finally get my free 5-star, allowing me to finish my first ever fully Electro team. So after choosing Keqing, I leveled her up a little bit, finished off a few more leeway quests as I need to get my reputation up to level 3, where I can obviously unlock condensed resin, which will be huge for the future, especially artifact farming, as that's going to really start kicking in around maybe next episode, maybe the episode after that, but sometime soon, artifact farming will be a huge part of this challenge. So after finishing those basic quests, I finished up a little more farming of materials, some boss drops, and then hopped on my main account to experience my first ever time in Natlan. So guys, on an end note, I'd just like to thank anyone who supported me up until this point, and also thank anyone who's watched till this far in, as I really do care about this challenge. I think this will be really fun from this point on up until whenever the challenge ends, I guess once we've collected all the characters. I probably won't be on this account for 2-3 weeks, so don't expect an episode like next week, for instance. But definitely when Raiden drops, I'll be back on, ready for episode 2. And yeah, first episode finished on around 6,600 primos, leading us on a good path towards Raiden. So with that, I'd just like to thank you again, and I'll see you guys when Raiden does drop on the second half of 5.0. So yeah, see you guys.